Let's switch gears now and take a look at some luxury retailers that may have run into trouble after Japan's earthquake. Erika Maschmeyer covers luxury retailers for Robert W. Baird Company. She joins us live from Chicago. Erika, welcome to Bloomberg's Bottom Line. Always a pleasure to have you on.
Thanks. Good afternoon.
Erika, talk to us about the effect, the after effect, if you would, of that Japan earthquake on some of the retailers.
Well, we really break it down into three types of impacts. First is really structural. So there are rolling power outages. Those are impacting the amount of hours that stores can be open. There are transportation issues, so that impacts whether people can get to work, the transportation for shoppers, obviously. And then the second impact that we highlight is sentiment, consumer sentiment. Are consumers feeling like going shopping, or are they at home watching the news, monitoring the nuclear situation, worried about food, water? And then the third impact is really the longer term, and the one that is still remains to be seen how it will play out, is the economic impact.
Right.
So far, we've seen the greatest impact from the first two types of issues, structural as well as some sentiment issues.
Erika, the earthquake, have you seen any evidence that it has delayed entry into the country for some of the retailers?
So on our list, we cover Urban Outfitters, and which also owns Anthropologie, as well as Vera Bradley. And luckily, Urban Outfitters hadn't been planning on going into that country until 2013. I think they're probably thanking their lucky stars for that right now. Vera Bradley did highlight that their entry into the country may or may not be delayed by the recent events. They had just started to tiptoe into the country with some media events.
Right. Which country has had the biggest exposure thus far? Which company, excuse me?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. In terms of the companies that we cover, Coach is the name that really has the greatest exposure. We don't cover Tiffany, but they obviously reported today. They both have just under 20% of their sales in Japan. Now, the good news for these companies is that Japan has been their slowest growing area, and so its impact on their sales has been declining over time. But it is a significant region. While the tsunami region, the area that is most impacted, that really does represent a small percentage of sales, at least for Coach. It's less than 10% of their sales in Japan.
Right.
But the Tokyo area is what everyone is watching now.
Erika, in our last minute, you did mention Tiffany, and I just wanted to ask you about that for a second. Posting 29% gain in fourth quarter profits, sales beating estimates. Your reaction to that news?
So I don't cover Tiffany, but the market has obviously seen it as positive, better than expected. Some of their Japanese commentary also appears to have been better than expected.
All right, Erika Maschmeyer, senior analyst, Robert W. Baird & Company, joining us from Chicago. Erika, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
You're welcome. No problem.